the Civil War started. Somebody killed their kid. Another slave wants freedom. All this now on CNN 10 Special Edition. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Carla Zeus, your favorite host, and I'm here with Mashea Thayer, and she's here to talk about how the Civil War started.
Okay, so at 4:30 this morning, the Confederate States Army went to Fort Summer in North Carolina, and they fired the first shot at Fort Summer. The Confederate States Army did, and the Confederate States Army basically kept firing at Fort Summer, and nobody got hurt, nobody died, but later on, basically they saw that they were defeated, even though Abraham Lincoln did send down ammunition for them. They saw that they were outnumbered, and then they did evacuate after they saw that their place was basically destroyed.
And when did all this start?
4:30 this morning.
Who's the hero?
That would be Abe Lincoln and Major Anderson.
Why?
Well, Abe Lincoln sent down ammunition to the army in Fort Summer for them to basically get ready for this attack that was going to happen this morning.
Thank you guys for watching this special part of CNN 10. Hi guys, Carla Zeus here, back at it again with Madalena Fry, and she's here to talk about the courthouse.
On May 24th, under the pretext of being charged for robbery, one Anthony Burns was arrested. Now, this robbery charge was just a front to what was really happening. Burns' old slave owner had found him, and Burns was being captured under the Fugitive Slave Act. Boston abolitionists, who were strongly against the Fugitive Slave Act, rallied to aid Burns, who was being held on the third floor of the federal courthouse. The group of angered abolitionists decided to march the courthouse and release Burns using force if necessary. The crowd outside the courthouse started as a few hundred people, but quickly grew to be about 2,000 people. A small group of those people charged the courthouse with a beam that they used as a battering ram. As the group fought their way in, President Franklin Pierce called for Marines and artillery to assist the guards watching over Burns. He also ordered a federal ship to return Burns to Virginia after the trial. Burns was convicted of being a fugitive slave on June 2nd, 1854. That day, nearly 50,000 people lined the streets to watch Anthony Burns walk in shackles toward the waterfront and the waiting ship. I feel the hero in this event was the entire abolitionist movement.
Hi guys, I'm Carla Zeus, back at it again with that CNN 10. And we have Trinity Rivera here to tell us her story about the courthouse bombarding. Care to share?
I was bombarded. My brother died. He was a deputy and he got shot. Nobody did anything. He just sat there and died.
Yes, this must have been a very traumatic experience for you. Please tell me what else happened.
The abolitionists came in and they saved us.
Yeah, and so
Yes.
I'm guessing your uncle did not make it, or your brother did not make it.
They did.
Sorry, I hope you get justice. Stay tuned for our last segment of today's show. Hey guys, I'm Carla Zeus, and I'm here today with Olivia Downing. And she's here to talk with us about a murderer and her mother.
Whoa. First, enjoy the live-action remake of the Margaret Garner murder. Margaret Garner took her child and the one that she was carrying across the Ohio River to escape slavery. Men outside said that they were going to help her escape. Really, they were marshals.
Rest here for the night. Tomorrow we gotta cross the river and the people outside will help us. So rest here.
You mean we can escape slavery? We not be a free kid?
Yes, now go to sleep.
While Margaret and her child sat inside resting, the marshals discussed on how good their plan was and how they would sell Margaret and her child for slavery.
We have to act fast.
Yeah, it was a good idea telling them that we were going to help them. They'll be so surprised when we come storming in.
Margaret heard something outside and went to go investigate.
We have to act fast.
they're not trying to help us. They're trying to sell us again. I must not let my child go back into slavery. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I love you. Say goodbye to Grandma and Grandpa for me. I told you I wouldn't let you go back into slavery.
What's going on? What's going on?
I won't let my child or myself return back to slavery. You idiot!
Margaret tried killing herself but failed. She was taken to court for the murder of her daughter.
We now return to your regular programming.
Hey guys, I'm Carla Zeus, and I'm here today with Olivia Downing. And she's here to talk with us about a murderer and her mother.
In January of 1865, Margaret Gaynor took her and her children across the Ohio River to try to escape a cruel slave owner. And these marshals had followed them and told them that they were going to help them escape and become free slaves. But really, they were U.S. Marshals, and on one night they raided the home that Margaret was staying in, and Margaret murdered her daughter because she thought that she didn't want her children to go back to slavery. And the plan was also to kill herself afterwards, but she didn't have enough time.
Wait, so did she murder all of her children or just her one daughter?
Her one 2-year-old daughter. She just murdered her and injured the other children with hopes that they would die.
And who was the villain?
That's a really good question, because no one really knows who's the villain. You could say that Margaret was the villain because she killed innocent children, but at the same time, I mean, would you let your child go back to being raped and beaten?
A good question. Hi guys, I'm back here. I'm Carla Zeus, and this is Olivia Downing. Hi guys, I'm Carla Zeus, and welcome back for today's last segment of our episode. I don't have any experts with me today, as you can see. I'm here talking about the Dred Scott decision. Basically, Dred Scott was an African-American slave, and he was born and raised in a slave-prohibiting state, so therefore he was supposed to be a free man. But he took that to court, and his decision was denied, so technically he's still not a citizen. And basically, that was the start of the Civil War.
Why did it cause arguments?
Because some people felt that he should have been a free man because he was born in a slave-prohibiting state, but other people felt that he should still be a slave because he was an African-American. Guys, once again, I am Carla Zeus, and thank you for watching our short segment on the Civil War, and I hope to see you next time for our next special edition of CNN 10. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Literally the worst Carla Zeus ever, but it's fine.
You guys are missing the important part. Not fail. Okay,
Hi, my name's Carla Zeus.
Hey, no. Stop. Yeah. I need my red marker. Are you ready?
Her daughter's a dog.
I'm the best Carl there ever was.
A cat died on my porch step this morning.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm Carla Zeus.
Water.
I'm on this straight. When did I'm Carla Zeus?
That's all, folks.